Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola City Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a third-generation Osceola resident and is working hard to make Osceola a community where people want to live, where our children are safe, and where we can all succeed. If you want a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola for all the citizens, Tyler is working for you. Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Go Seminoles! The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Small Town Company Boutique and Tanning Salon is located at 109 North Walnut in historic downtown Osceola and is open Monday through Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Co-owner Tracy Cowder and Joe Booker invite you down to see their most updated clothing line that includes shoes, accessories, and much more. Small Town Company also has the best tanning packages around. Makeup artist Haley Grimes and manicurist pedicurist Taylor Cagle offers their services as well. You can follow the Small Town Company on Facebook, and they are your one-stop shop. The Small Town Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. See Grant for all your auto, home, life, and banking needs. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser Avenue in Osceola And you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bond Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says you are free for real. Free for Real Bail Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Fiskcase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskcase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskcase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskcase. Fiskcase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Dr. Toriano Green and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2021 and 2022 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Osceola Seminole Football. We are here tonight inside Seminole Stadium on Maurice Carthon Field for a big game for your Osceola Seminoles as we start round one of the 3A state playoffs here tonight. And folks, we talked about it all year long. You have a non-conference. You got three parts of the season. You got the non-conference part, which is when we played Crosset and Blytheville, and you had the conference season, which gets you seeding to where you are right now. And then the third part of the season is the playoffs, and that's where you want to be clicking on all cylinders and making your run to the state championship. Tonight, Osceola will have a home game. We are the number 3 seed from the 3A3, and tonight we'll take on the Centerpoint Knights. They are the 3 seed from the 3A5, and both teams look very good. Both teams are going to be pretty equal in talent, and it's going to be a good ball game here from Seminole Stadium tonight. We want to welcome everybody who's watching the game on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. If you're on Facebook, please hit that like button for us and share this page if you will. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, please. That will help us out so much. Want to welcome everybody who's watching on the Osceola side, and I know we're going to have some people here tonight from Centerpoint watching us that could not make the trip over. We welcome you here on the Seminole Nation YouTube and Facebook page, and we look to have a good ball game here. Welcome all of our fans from Centerpoint. Folks, don't forget, at the end of the game tonight, we will pull one person. We'll win a free large pizza from Gary's Pizza. So make sure tonight you let us know where you're watching from. And we're going to make sure we get you in that generator. And at the end of the game tonight, after the post-game show, we'll let you know who won. And you can pick that free pizza up from me next week at the Osceola Community Center. Again, this is courtesy of Gary's Pizza. So let's talk a little bit about tonight's game, folks. Good atmosphere here tonight. It's going to be kind of cool, but it's good football weather. We've got a good crowd that's filing in from Centerpoint on the far side. And on our home side, the Seminole Nation is starting to show up. It's going to be a good night for football. Again, your Osceola Seminoles will take on the Centerpoint Knights. And let's talk a little bit about the Centerpoint Knights. Again, they are the number 3 seed out of the 3A5 conference. They are coached by Kerry Rogers. He is in his 20th season at Centerpoint. 20th season at Centerpoint. That's a long time at one school. Overall record at Centerpoint is 87, 115, and 2. The Centerpoint Knights are 7-3 overall this season, 4-3 in conference. They're 3-2 at home, 3-1 on the road. Neutral site is 0-0. They scored 342 points on the season, giving up 174 points. They're on a one-game winning streak, and Folks, you see they put up a bunch of points. They are going to be a balanced offense. They're going to run and throw the football, and they're going to be a very good football team. Their wins on the season come against Hampton, 49-0. Murfreesboro, 35-14. Harmony Grove Benton, 41-20. Falk, 52-14. Horatio, 41-6. Genoa Central, 42-7. And Bismarck, 33-13. So you can see just about every one of those games were blowout wins. They put up a bunch of points and don't give up very many. Their losses on the season come from a thriller against Prescott, 50-41. That game could have went either way, folks. They played them to the wire, and Prescott wins that game 50-41. They lost to Jessieville 28-27, but again, Centerpoint had an opportunity right at the very end of the game to kick a field goal to win the game, and then just missed the field goal. It's another one that got away from them, 28-27 against Jessieville. And then lost to Glen Rose, 35-14. That's their 3 losses on the season. So again, just like we talked about, they're going to be a very good football team that's very well balanced. They like to throw and run. They take care of the football. Very well coached. I mean, this coach has been there over 20 seasons, so he's very indebted to the community and indebted to the football program. And they're going to be a good football team here tonight. Players to watch on the offense, their quarterback, number 8, senior. His name is Josh Lawson. He's a 6'4", 175 senior. Folks, everything goes through him. He's a good passer. He can hand the ball off. He makes good decisions. We're going to have to make sure we keep him in check here tonight. That's going to be the one that makes the clock tick. Is the quarterback, number 8, Josh Lawson. Also, number 14, running back. He's a junior, Jace Clark. He's 5'11", 185. Is a good running back. Does an excellent job running the football. He's going to be a hard runner. One thing about this team, they don't go down on the first time you hit them, so you're going to have to wrap up. You're going to have to put them on the ground. It's very important. The Seminoles wrap up here tonight. Also on offense, be number 3, wide receiver, senior Dylan Fox. He's 6', 170. Very good wide receiver. Can catch the football. Plays on both sides of the ball. He's a very good wide receiver. Again, that's one of the ones that Lawson's going to want to try to go to here tonight. Also, number 24, wide receiver, senior Caden Owens, 6'2", 175 is another one of the wide receivers that Lawson wants to throw to. That's just 4 of the players we're going to have to watch on offense tonight and try to keep them players intact. On the defensive side of the ball, number 89, defensive lineman, sophomore Jace Ward, 6', 180. Very good football player, very fundamentally sound. Clogs that middle up, makes good tackles on the defensive line. Also, number 72, he's also a defensive lineman. He's a junior. It's Braden Longshore, 6'2", 265, folks. Very big individual on that defensive line. Can really get after you. Clogs that middle up, and just kind of trying to keep some running backs from getting through there. He's going to be very, very crucial. We get him blocked on the defensive line. Also, number 11, cornerback, sophomore Aiden Johnson, 5'7", 125. Plays very good, very fundamentally sound. Does a real good job out there, and if you get that ball up in the air, he'll try to intercept it. He's going to be a very good cornerback for the Knights. And then also number 15, defensive end senior Isaac Rodriguez, 6'2", 190. Plays very big on the defensive end spot, and he will give havoc. If you don't get him blocked on that defensive end, he'll be in the backfield all night long against your Seminoles. So that's just some of the players for the Centerpoint Knights that we're going to watch here tonight. Again, very good football team, very well coached. Let's see some of the other facts about Centerpoint real quick. This marks the Knights' 10th consecutive appearance in the playoffs. So 10 years in a row they have made the playoffs. Overall in the playoffs, though, they're 5-9 over a stretch. Their deepest run was last season when they lost to Conference foe Glen Rose in the quarterfinals. And in 2016, they lost to Charleston in the quarterfinals. So it's a quarterfinal football team last year. The Knights senior class has won 22 games over the last 3 seasons. That's the best since school began. And a little tidbit here about Centerpoint, they have one state championship. To its credit, came in 1978, right before consolidation. Glenwood is who they consolidated with in 1978. They won the title, and then later they were consolidated with the Centerpoint School District. So just a little tidbit about the Centerpoint Knights. Again, we love to give some great information about these football teams that get to come over here and play your Seminoles in the Seminoles Stadium. Let's talk a little bit about your Osceola Seminoles, folks. They are the number 3 seed out of the 3A3. Head coach Jamie Carter, 6-3 overall, 5-2 in the conference. 3-1 at home, 3-2 on the road, 0-0 on a neutral site. Scored 242 points on the season, giving up 73. 2-game losing streak. That's the negative right now for Osceola. Lost to Hoxie and Manila last week to close out, so they didn't close the season out exactly like they wanted. But we have an opportunity here tonight to right the ship and get back on the winning ways. This is when you want it. There is no tomorrow after tonight. You lay a goose egg here tonight. You tell your players to report to basketball on Monday morning. Players we're going to watch tonight on offense, as you know, folks, number 11, Dontaven Littleton, is going to be out tonight. Don't have anything official, but the word is that Dontaven probably is going to be finished for the year. Could be for his career at Osceola with that knee injury against Hoxie. So Dontaven Littleton will not be available here tonight. So we'll be leaning on number 6, junior quarterback Torian Bell Jr., 9 for 28 on the season for 153 yards. He's only got 6 carries for 63 yards, 1 TD. It's only on 2 games being played. But can't say enough about this young man stepping in at quarterback. He's a very good football player that's going to try to make some good decisions tonight. We're going to get this ball down the field and put some points on the board. Number 34, running back, senior Travell Anderson. I know they're going to try to lay on him tonight, see if he can't carry the load. 87 carries on the season for 624 yards and 10 touchdowns. We need a big, big night from Travell Anderson here tonight. Also, number 4, wide receiver, sophomore Keenan Jackson. 20 catches on the season, 540 yards and 8 TDs, folks. Very imperative that we get Keenan Jackson going here tonight. If you can get the ball to him in open space, he's got great speed, and he's gonna make you chase him, and that's what we want to do. And then our big senior, number 12, our tight end Anthony Harris Jr. He's got 15 catches on the season, 307 yards and 2 touchdowns. I understand he's got a little bit of an ankle injury he's going to be battling with tonight, but nevertheless, he's going to be ready to go, and we're going to have to rely on Anthony Harris Jr. big here tonight on the tight end spot. On the defensive side of the ball, that's where Osceola seems to have their most success, folks. Last 2 weeks and the last 2 weeks that we did fall, we lost to Hoxie 21-14, gave up 21 points. And then last week we lose to Manila. I think it was 12-0. And so you gave up 12 and 21. I mean, that's you tell me I'll just give up that amount. I'll take it all day long because I know my offense is going to score. The defense has not been the problem. We're going to have to make sure we get our offense going tonight. But on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to rely on number 9, our linebacker, junior Skylar Young. 60 tackles on the season, folks. He's all over the place. He is a freak on defense. I'm telling you, he's got a knack for it. He wants to be where the ball is, and he wants to make tackles all night long. And we're going to have to hope that Skylar has a big night. He's got 1 sack also on the season. Also, another freak of nature that just loves the defensive side of the ball is our defensive end, senior Kamarian Brooks. 56 tackles on the season, 5 sacks. He loves being in the backfield. He's hard to block, and we're going to need a big night from Kamarian Brooks here tonight. And one of our defensive linemen, number 57, Terrence Marshall. He's a junior. He plays big on that defensive line. 20 tackles on the season, leads the team in sacks with 6. And, folks, we're going to need a big, big night from Terrence Marshall. So that's just kind of the scouting report on both teams, the Centerpoint Knights and your Osceola Seminoles, folks. Here we are. This is what we've been waiting for. This is when you started on week 1. This is what you've been waiting on, is the 3A playoffs. Because now it's every man for itself. It's one game at a time. There's going to be a lot of teams here tonight that are going to play their last football game of the season in this tournament. You don't want to be one of them, especially at your house, especially here in Osceola, at Osceola Seminoles Stadium. You don't You don't want that to be you. You want to go and defend this house tonight. Let's get a win, and then we go on the road next week and play a good Charleston team. Charleston's already going to be in the second round, folks. They are the number 1 seed, and they got a bye. So no matter what, either us or Centerpoint is going to Charleston next week. No way around it. So one game here, and then folks, we get a win at Charleston. They're going to have to come see us. We're going to be back home here at Seminoles Stadium is what I'm understanding. We'll just have to see who wins and how it all works out. But we have a possibility of a third-round game here. But we can't look ahead. We've got to look to what we've got going on here tonight. And let's get past this one first, and then we'll take it one game at a time. Folks, everybody watching at home, I know we're going to have a lot watching us here tonight again from Osceola and Centerpoint. Leave us a shout-out. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'll get you in that drawing for that large pizza at the end of the night from Gary's Pizza. Again, if you're on Facebook, please hit that like button, and please share the feed. And if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button for us. Thank you so much. Captains are coming out on the field right now. For Osceola will be number 21. That's Kamarian Brooks. He's our senior defensive end, and also number 6. That's Torian Bell Jr. is going to be our quarterback. You also see number 11, Don Taven Littleton. Again, not in uniform, but he is going to walk out there and be a captain tonight. He's got to stay back with Kamari and Torian to get to go out. For Centerpoint will be number 24. It's Caden Owens, 6'2", 175, free safety and wide receiver. He's going to be the captain, and also looks to be 21 on the far side. C.J. Fox also is the captain for the Knights. Folks, going to need you to start yelling. We need some defense. We need some offense. Folks, don't think they can't feel the energy. They know you're watching. They know you're cheering for them. We're going to need you at home let's get these Seminoles a big win here tonight. Got a good crowd again filing in. The Osceola band has made it. Good crowd on the far side over there. The Centerpoint band has come also. And hey, it's playoff time in Arkansas in the Class 3A. Let's see a coin toss. We'll see who's going to do what. Centerpoint look like they have won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half. So we're going to have the offense on the field for Osceola. That's the way it's going to shake up here. So looking forward to a good football game here tonight. Got just a few minutes here, about 2 minutes. Let's look at here. Justin Lewis says, let's go Seminoles. Janice Jarvis is watching from Osceola, says, let's go Seminoles. Ronnie Falkenberry is watching us from Osceola, says, go Seminoles. Miss Sissy Abbott's watching us. Miss Linda Barfield, I'm sorry. Tiffany McIndory says, let's go Seminoles. Brendan Newsom is watching from Osceola, says, go Seminoles. Helen Carter's watching us tonight. That's Coach Carter's mom. That's awesome. Good to have you on here, Miss Helen. We're going to get a win for you here tonight. I know they're going to work hard. Big Bobby Chalk's watching from the big L.A., Los Angeles, California. Big shout out to Bobby Chalk, who watches each and every Friday night. Miss Jada, I hope I don't mess this up. Jada Elise, I believe that's what it is. That's Coach Carter's daughter is watching from Conway. Says, go Seminoles. Hey, we're going to get a win for you here tonight. I know he's going to work hard, and I know the Seminoles are too. Patricia Matthews is watching from Benton. Says, go Seminoles. Claude Lynch, each and every Friday night from Gallatin, Tennessee. Good to have you, Claude Earl, being on there with us tonight. Graham Kimbrough says he's watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Awesome. Thanks for watching us here tonight. Robert Pulliam, Big Country's watching us from Hartfield, Missouri. He says, go Seminoles. Kitty Goodlow screaming, go Seminoles from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Love you, Miss Keita. Thank you so much for watching us here tonight. Billy Wright says, go Seminoles. Miss Lorraine McClendon, watching from Marion, Arkansas, says, go Seminoles. Miss Patricia Delancey wants everybody to know, says, go Seminoles. Mr. Byron Person Sr. is watching from Dumas, class of 1998. He wants to give good luck to Jabari Person, number 22. Kitty Sherrod's watching us from Houston, Texas. And here comes your Seminoles out onto the field. Marcus Johnson says, let's go, Big O. Jack Westbrook, watching from North Little Rock, says, go Seminoles. Pablo Hill says, let's go. He said, he hope he don't need them blood pressure pills. I hope I don't need them either, Pablo. I may have to have them before it's all over with, though. Philip White's watching from Blyville, says, go Seminoles. Miss Rosalind McClendon says she's over on North Elm here in Osceola, class of 1979. Go Seminoles. Billy and Tracy Warhurst Jr. So they're watching us from Wilson, cheering on the Seminoles. Grandson, Noah Enos. Awesome. Hope Nono has a big night. Mr. Larry Richmond Jr. says he's watching us from Mansfield, Texas. Thank you so much for watching the Seminole Nation tonight. Otis Morris, good friend Otis Morris watching, says go Seminoles. So, hey, got a lot of people watching tonight on the Facebook and YouTube. Don't forget, if you're on Facebook, hit that like button, share the page. If you're on YouTube, give us a big shout out, if you will. 12 minutes on the clock. Centerpoint Knights, they're in all white. White pants, white jersey, purple letters. Kind of grayish helmets. Seminoles are all purple, folks. Purple pants, purple jersey. Traditional gold helmets. We're ready to go. Terrell Anderson's in the middle of the field. He's going to be the man that's going to return it for Osceola. And kicking looks to be, get him to turn sideways. I'll tell you exactly who it is. Number 13 is Heisden Rogers, 6 foot 165, senior. And here we go, folks. It's time for Osceola Seminole football here from Seminole Stadium. They're going to kick a little squib kick. It's going to be picked up and just fall on about the 38, 39-yard line. So Seminoles have good field position. 1st and 10. That's Tony McNeil who falls on that for Osceola. Now, hey, we got to get this offense going right here. Seminoles have got to set the tone right now. Anthony Taylor says he's watching from Seminole Village. We all know where Seminole Village is. Let's go Seminoles. It's Denise Williams. She says go Seminoles. Good to have you watching tonight, Niecy. Hey, spread formation for your Osceola Seminoles. 3 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Terrell Anderson across the 40. Hit. He's going to fall forward close to the 44-yard line. It's about a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, 2nd and 5 for your Seminoles. And a good job there of getting that hole opened up. Terrell's got good positive yardage. Going to be a 4 wide receiver set this time. Again, the ball sitting right at the 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's across the 45. He's across the 50-foot race to the 45. Trying to get outside to the 40. About the 36-yard line. And good job there of the read option. Torian Bell Jr. just keeps the ball. They all crashed on Travail. And there's a good run there for Torian Bell Jr. And the Seminoles are marching down the field. And exactly what we need to do, folks. Exactly what we need to do. 1st and 10. Ball again is sitting at the 36-yard line. 3 wide receivers set this time. There is a snap. And we've got a whistle. Going to have an offsides against Centerpoint. So that's a positive. Be a 5-yard penalty. Be 1st and 5 for your Seminoles. Hey, you got this momentum. You just got to keep going. Keep going. Ball's on the 31-yard line now. Now we're all in tight. 1 wide receiver on the bottom side. We're going to run a stack on the left side. There's a snap. Going to be a toss to Anderson. He's trying to find the outside. And it's just going to be a loss. Could not get around the corner. Good job there of number 21. That's C.J. Fox. Going to get a loss on Travail back to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 9 for your Seminoles. But, hey, I like the call. We'll just keep playing. Everything will be fine there. It'll come to you. 3 wide receivers to the bottom side, 1 to the top side. Shotgun formation for Torian Bell Jr. And there is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. We got a whistle and a flag first. Just have to see what this flag's for. Going to be a false start against Osceola. It cost them 5 yards. And this one thing you cannot have is these penalties right here. You got all positives. You don't need any negatives. You got to get the negatives out of the way. It's going to be 2nd down, ball back to the 40-yard line. About 14 is what you're looking at for your Osceola Seminoles. 3 wide receiver set, shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Going to give it to Anderson. He's trying to get around the side. And we've got another whistle. Got another whistle on the far side. And we've moved again. Man. Another 5-yard penalty is going to go back to the 45-yard line. So what was 14 is probably going to be 19 now. And you cannot keep kicking yourself in the foot here with these false starts. You got to stay. They're trying to anticipate the snap, and you've got to just stay put until that ball moves. Seminoles got to overcome this. 3 wide receivers set, shotgun formation. Bell is your quarterback. There's the snap. Going to give it to Anderson. He's crossed the 45. He's going to get up about to the 41-yard line. That's a short gain of about 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 15 for the Seminoles. Be 4 wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to look to throw. Throws a little out pattern. It's complete. Noah Enos to about the 34-yard line. Hey, I love it. Good pitch and catch there from Torian Bell Jr. to Noah Enos. And it's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th and about 8 is what you're looking at. Very manageable. And I think Osceola's going to punt. Draylon Heyman's going to be in punt formation. 4th down for Osceola and about 8. I think Osceola's going to try to flip the field. There's a snap. It's a bad snap. Draylon's going to have to try to run. He's going to get on. He's got a long ways to go across the 45. He's got to get all the way up to the, and he's about the 26, but he's not going to get it. So we muff the punt, and it pretty much goes exactly where the line of scrimmage was at. So Centerpoint will have it 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. .8:45 left in the first quarter. Osceola 0, Centerpoint 0. First possession for the Centerpoint Knights. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Quarterback is number 8, Josh Lawson. There's a snap. Going to throw it underneath, a little tunnel screen. It's complete. And just dancing across the 35 to the 37-yard line. About a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. For the Knights, and that time he just threw it underneath. Our inside corner was just playing off of him, but it's a good job there of keeping him contained and not letting him get out of there. This time they're going to bring the 3 wide receivers to the near side. Again, the shotgun formation for the Knights. And there is a snap. They're going to keep it. Quarterback's going to keep it. Going to get up to the 40-yard line. Seminoles did a good job, had the running back in the backfield, and Lawson did a good job of pulling that ball and gets positive yards up to the 40. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Big down here for Osceola on defense. Can't jump off sides here. Got to watch the football. Do not jump off sides. Let's get in there and let's make a stop. Maybe we'll make them punt this football. They're going to have, 2 wide receivers to the near side, double wing formation, or 1 wing to the side. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's still looking to throw. He's got all the time in the world. He's going to throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it should have been picked off, but nevertheless, it's tipped and it's incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Knights. And let's see what the Knights decide to do here. Looks like they're going to bring their punt team on, and we just need to make sure all of them get off the field on the far side. And don't let them sneak somebody on like Manila did last week on us. Punter's going to be C.J. Fox. And he's going to get off a line drive kick. It's going to hit the 30. And they're just going to let it go. And finally, Noah Enos is going to go back and get it. He's going to fall down at the 12-yard line. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Seminoles going to have it 1st and 10 on about the at the 13-yard line. But hey, good job by the defense. They forced the punt, exactly what you wanted to do, and that's what you want to do. You can't do no better than that. Two wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side, shotgun formation. Bell is your quarterback. And there's a snap. Going to be an option to Travell Anderson. He's across the 10, trying to get back up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a loss back to the 11-yard line. 1 yard loss, going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for Osceola. And right now they're keying on the running back, which is what you would think they would do. Just got to do our best to try to change it up a little bit here. 4 wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Going to hand it to Anderson one more time. And I think there's a fumble on the play. Nobody said it's a fumble except Centerpoint. They're going to say he's down by contact. It's going to be a 2-yard gain, be 3rd down, 3rd and 9. And the Seminoles still have the football. There's a step. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw right down the seam of the football field, and it's complete. That's complete to number 3. That's Jerry Long all the way up to the 47-yard line. Close to the 48-yard line. Big gain there. Pitch and catch from Torian Bell Jr. to Jerry Long, and it's going to be a 1st and 10. That's exactly what you want. You're going to have to mix it up, folks, and throw that football some. Without it, they're just going to key on your running back all night long. So did a good job there. Good job. 3 wide receivers set this time. Got 1 man underneath. There's a snap. Travell Anderson, they're hitting the backfield. He's hit all the way back at about the 45-yard line. And again, they're just keying on that. I mean, they're keying on that. You're going to have to mix it up. Loss is 3 yards back to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, 2nd and 13 for Osceola. 4 wide receivers set this time. There's a snap. Quarterback drops the football. We've got a whistle. Got a whistle. Offsides against Osceola this time. Lined up all sides, I guess. Mercy. The 40-yard line is where the penalty will go to. It's going to bring up a 2nd down, 18 for Osceola. 4 wide receivers set one more time. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws right down the middle of the field and just overthrown. Intended for number 21. I'm sorry, 22, Jabari Person. Just thrown real high, and he couldn't bring it down, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 18 is what you're looking at for Osceola. Again, 4 wide receivers set this time. There's a snap. Those that intended for Noah Enos is going to fall incomplete. Going to bring up a 4th down, and it'll be punt formation this time. Be punt formation this time for Osceola. Punter is going to be number 7, Draylon Heyman. Deep to receive for Centerpoint will be number 21, C.J. Fox. And there's a snap. And it's blocked. And Osceola's going to pick it up. Anthony Harris Jr. And going to be great field position this time for Centerpoint, folks. That time the man just ran into 3 men and they let him through and he blocked it. Centerpoint will have it. Great field position. 1st and 10 on the Seminole 38-yard line. We got a whistle. Osceola's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back after a word from the Viscase Corporation.
Viscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Viscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Viscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Viscase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. See Grant for all your auto, home, life, and banking needs. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser Avenue in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back, 1st and 10 for the Centerpoint Knights. There's a snap. Going to hand it to the running back underneath. He's across the 35. Going to be hit at the 30. Goes across the 30. All the way down to about the 28-yard line. That'd be a 10-yard gain, 1st and 10 for the Centerpoint Knights. That was number 14 running the football, Jace Clark. 5'11", 185 running back. He's a junior for the Knights. Seminoles got to do their best to keep him out of this end zone here. Got to have some defense. And there's the snap. Going to hand it to him one more time. He's across the 25, down close to the 20-yard line. I think I'm giving him the 22-yard line. 2nd down, 2nd and 4 after that 6-yard gain. And right now they're having a little success in the middle of the field running the football. .351 left here in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score. 2 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Going to hand it to him one more time. Across the 20. Down close to the 15 to the 16-yard line. That'd be enough for a 1st down. Another 1st down. 1st and 10. And right now, the Seminoles have no answer for the trap on the inside. Everything's on the inside right now. They're doing a good job of getting our defensive line blocked. .16-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Centerpoint Knights. This time they're going to have 2 wide receivers out here to the near side. And there's a snap. Going to hand it to him again, trying to get to the outside. He's got positive yards all the way up to the 10-yard line. About a 6-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4. About 3. It'd be 4. It's got to be 4 because they got to get to the 11-yard line. So 2nd down and 4 for the Centerpoint Knights. And right now they're just running their running back off the left tackle and off the right tackle. There's a snap. Going to give it to the running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. They're trying to push him back. And they're going to give him positive yards up to about the 8-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 2, and a lot better job there by our defensive line of picking that up. Folks, as you're seeing right now, wherever your wide receivers are lined up is where they're going. Now, they may come out of that formation here. But we'll see how they line up this time. I would probably say it's be a bunch set. It is going to be a heavy set. They're going to try to get this 1st down. Everything's going to go to, I would bet everything I had they're going to the left here. And there's a snap, and they're going to go to the right. I'm glad I didn't bet everything I had. It's going to be a 1st down up to the 4-yard line. Be 1st and goal for the Centerpoint Knights at the 4-yard line. Centerpoint Knights, first time they have been inside the red zone here tonight. And let's see, they're going to spread it out this time. And there's a snap. Gives it to the running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets up to the 3-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. A lot better job there by that defense. Playing a lot of men on the line right now to stop that. Going to play man-to-man on your receivers. Got to spy that quarterback. One of these times he's going to fake it, and he's going to roll out himself. And there's a snap. He'll give it to 14. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage, battling, trying to get to the goal line. He's going to get down to the 1-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And, folks, that's what I was talking about. They lined them 2 wide receivers up on the far side, had one man coming into motion. They're running to that side. They're kind of tipping their hat right now. I think they're going to line them up at the 2-yard line, so there's no gain. 3rd and goal from the 2. Got to keep playing that defense right here. And I think that's going to end the 1st quarter. So that's the end of the 1st quarter. We're going to take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. We're back after a word from Free for Real Bail Bonds.
Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bond Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says you are free for real. Free for Real Bail Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. The Small Town Company Boutique and Tanning Salon is located at 109 North Walnut in historic downtown Osceola and is open Monday through Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Co-owner Tracy Calder and Joe Booker invite you down to see their most updated clothing line that includes shoes, accessories, and much more. Small Town Company also has the best tanning packages around. Makeup artist Haley Grimes and manicurist pedicurist Taylor Cagle offers their services as well. You can follow the Small Town Company on Facebook, and they are your one-stop shop. The Small Town Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back. Start of the 2nd quarter, 0-0 your score. Centerpoint is knocking on the door, 3rd down and goal from the 2. Seminoles got to get in there and make a stop. There's a snap. Quarterback, number 3 this time. He's going to go across the goal line for a 2-yard touchdown run. So the boy's going to attempt the extra point. There's a snap, holds down, kick is up. It is no good. 11:56 left here in the 2nd quarter. Centerpoint 6, Osceola 0. Take a quick timeout. We'll be back after a word from Tyler Dunnigan, City Councilman.
Osceola City Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a 3rd-generation Osceola resident and is working hard to make Osceola a community where people want to live, where our children are safe, and where we can all succeed. If you want a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola for all the citizens, Tyler is working for you. Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Go Seminoles!
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. Centerpoint has just scored on a 2-yard touchdown run by Dylan Fox. Extra point was no good. 6-0 is your score with 11:56 left here in the second quarter. And folks, right now, what the difference is just mistakes from Osceola. Penalties have killed drives, and we muffed one punt down there where we mishandled the snap, and then we had one blocked, and that's the difference in the ball game right now. And both teams is we're giving Centerpoint the opportunities, and we've got to clean that up, and I know they will. Number 13, Heisden Rogers is going to kick for the Knights. Terrell Anderson's in the middle of the field for your Osceola Seminoles. Waiting on the referee. Been over talking to the coach on the far side. He's now going to blow that whistle. And let's put this thing into play here. Line drive kick. And Osceola again is just going to fall on it at about the 38, 39-yard line. Got a flag this time, though. Guess it's going to be an offsides against Centerpoint. They're going to re-kick. Going to kick it one more time. Had one man offsides for Centerpoint. Try to give Osceola some good field position here. Wind's blowing right in his face. And again, it's just one of those squib kicks, and Osceola's going to fall on it this time at the 49-yard line. Going to be excellent field position for Osceola. That's a good job there for Osceola. That's number 15. That's Jeremiah Jacobs, the true freshman, jumping on that. Osceola has good field position. Hey, we need a good, clean drive right here. No turnovers. No penalties. Let's have a good, clean drive. Let's get down there and let's get this ball in the end zone, try to get this lead. With 11:51 left here in the second quarter. 6-0, Centerpoint leading your Osceola Seminoles. Got one wide receiver here to the near side, two to the far side. Torrin Bell Jr. is going to be your quarterback. Terrell Anderson's to his left. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it across the 50 to about the 48-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up second down, 2nd and 7 for Osceola. Four wide receivers set this time, shotgun formation. There is a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Got a blitz coming. Good job of keeping that from happening, but it looks like we've been picked off. And it has. Intercepted by number 7, Tristan Rader. And that time, folks, the ball was just poorly thrown. It was tipped, and big turnover there. Seminoles were in their territory, and we're going to turn the football over and give the ball back to the Knights. Centerpoint will have it 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line, leading 6-0. There's a snap. Double handoff that time. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Goes across the 45 to the 46-yard line. 4-yard gain. Is going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Knights. Good job there. Jeremiah Jacobs was in on that tackle for Osceola. Again, that's one of your true freshmen. Playing linebacker for you. Playing a big role. First year of the playoffs. Coming out of the junior high ranks. Filling in big minutes at linebacker. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to throw complete up to about the 45-yard line. Complete to number 13, Hyson Rogers. And be a first down, 1st and 10 for the Centerpoint Knights. Fit that right into a tight window. Pretty good coverage for Osceola. Two wide receivers to the near side, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Gives it number 14. He's across the 45, close to the 40, about the 41-yard line. 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 5-yard gain. Going to give him the 40. Bring up second down and 5 for the Knights. Jace Clark running the ball there for Centerpoint. Going to split the wide receivers this time, one on both ends. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Gives it to 14, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Going to give him 1 yard. Good job there again by Jeremiah Jacobs. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 4 for the Knights. Big 3rd down here. Need to try to keep the to a minimum gain if all possible. One wide receiver to the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun formation one more time. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throwing out in the flat, and it's complete. They're going to give him about a 2-yard gain to the 38-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 2, folks. What you saw there was a little rub. The wide receiver on this side kind of went inside and picked our cornerback off, and that's how 3 got open. But you see that all the time. That's just a little rub. Coach Carter's not liking it. He's telling that referee that should be pass interference. But nevertheless, most of the time that rub, you get away with it. Here we go, 4th down and 2. Huge down right here. If the Seminoles can get in there and make a stop. Can't jump off sides. And we got a whistle. It's going to be a timeout. Timeout for your Osceola Seminoles. We'll take a quick timeout with them. We're back after a word from the Sandbar Grill.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 7:51 left here in the second quarter. Centerpoint winning right now 6-0. They got a 4th and 2, and Coach Carter called timeout. He did not like the way Osceola was lined up, and I'll tell you, he was fired up there, and I don't blame him. He called the defense, didn't like the way they lined up. He wants to get it right here. He knows this is a huge down, and we have got to get this stop right here. Got to get it. Be huge for Osceola to get a stop right here. 4th and 2. They're going to have 2 wide receivers to the far side. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right, still rolling to his right. Throws, and it's tipped, and it's incomplete. Good job there by the Seminoles, and the Seminoles are going to hold. Excellent, excellent job there for number 9. That's Skylar Young. Gets up there and gets that hand on the football. And, hey, there's some life in Osceola right there. That's huge, huge, huge play to get Osceola, to get that defense off the field and get your offense back on the field. Now we got to get that offense moving. Got to get that offense moving. Got to cut down on the mistakes. Got to get this ball moving. Seminoles come on the field. One wide receiver to the far side, two to the near side. Shotgun formation. Torrey Bell Jr. is quarterback. He's got Travell Anderson to his left. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws a slant. Oh, my goodness. Drops it. Anthony Harris Jr. And kind of thrown a little bit behind him, but still, A.J. should have caught that football. He just tried to corral it from behind, and would have been good positive yards. Love the slant, but, hey, he'll make that catch more than he'll drop it. So 2nd down and 10 for the Seminoles. Again, good job there. Keeping this defense on. Just look at all the men in the box. Count them. Look at all the men in the box. Selling out for the run. 8 men in the box, folks. There's a snap. Gives it to Anderson. He's going to get on the outside, this time 40. 45, 50. It's a foot race across the 45, 40, 35. Going to go out of bounds right at the 35, 34-yard line. And Osceola will have the football. Great job, but we've got a flag, got 2 flags in the middle of the field, folks. And everybody's walking back, so kind of tells you what's going on. Mercy, mercy. Seminoles finally get a positive, and we get a flag. Waiting on the white hat. We got to know it's against Osceola. We'll just wait on them to make the call. What are we waiting for here? We're just waiting, folks. Finally, we're going to get the call. Holding against Osceola. Declined. Personal foul against Osceola. They're going to take the personal foul. Man. You get a good positive yards, and you get 2 penalties on Osceola. Mercy. And it's going to go way back. Was a 15-yard penalty from the spot, so it's going to go all the way back close to the 28-yard line of Osceola. So Seminoles going to have to make up a lot of ground here on 2nd down. Got a 4 wide receiver set. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw, and it's incomplete, intended for Anthony Harris Jr. It's going to fall incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd down. Third and about 20 is what you're looking at. Got to get all the way up to about the 47-yard line. Third and 20. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws a screen pass to Anderson, but they've got it sniffed out. And there's a fumble. Got a fumble on the play. I don't know. 4th down. That's going to be 4th down. They're going to say his forward progress was stopped, which it was. You know, you got a man that's standing there and can't go nowhere, and they're holding him up, and you're letting the other players come in and just take the knockout shot. You got to be careful. That's how you get somebody hurt. Be 4th down, 4th and 20 for Osceola punt formation. Got the win with us. Maybe we can get a good one. And there's a snap. It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to hit across the 40. Across the 30. It's still rolling. Close to the 25. Right across the 25. Right short of the 25-yard line. So that's a good job of flipping the field for the Seminoles. Centerpoint will have the ball 1st and 10 right at the 25-yard line. I'm going to ask your defense to step up one more time. Again, folks, don't forget to let us know where you're watching from. We'll going to draw for a free pizza at the end of the game from courtesy of Gary's Pizza here in Osceola. Thank everybody for watching tonight on the Seminole Nation Facebook and YouTube page. Centerpoint comes to the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Going to give it to the running back, number 14. This time he's hit. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to let him go across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Be 1 yard gain. And be 2nd down and 9. Good job there. Number 54 for Osceola. That's Taylor Hooked. We saw Jeremiah Jacobs in there. Good job of getting it. Defender now, Jace Clark, they're working him. Heck of a runner for the Centerpoint Knights. One man comes into motion there. Just snap. We'll give it on the end around. Trying to get to the outside. He's trying to find yards. They've got him corralled over there on the far side. He's going to get positive yards. That's number 21, C.J. Fox. They're going to mark it at about the 29-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 6. For the Centerpoint Knights, and hey, 3rd and 6. This is huge right here. Again, Seminoles don't need to jump off sides. Watch the football. Keep everything in front of you. Let's get them in a punting formation is what we need here. Watch that ball defense. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to throw, and it's picked off. There's Skylar Young, 25, 20, and down to about the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. Good job there by number 9, Skylar Young. Just stood there and stepped in that passing lane, and the Seminoles have a big turnover, and that's exactly what you need, folks. Exactly what we needed, and we've got to capitalize right here. You've got to capitalize. Find the offense. Seminoles will have it 1st and 10 deep in Centerpoint territory at the 17-yard line. .15 on the play clock. Seminoles are coming up to the line of scrimmage. One wide receiver to the far side, 1 in the near side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Gives it to Travell Anderson. Nowhere to go. He's going to get 1 yard up to the 16-yard line. Be 2nd down and 9. Seminoles trying to get that running game going. One wide receiver to the near side this time. We're going to have 3 wide receivers to the top. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Going to throw deep. On the deep ball over the top. He's got Anthony Harris Jr. Oh, Anthony Harris Jr. gets turned around. Oh, mercy. If he could just turned around, it'd have been 6. But he right in his face. Good. That's a good throw there by Torrin Bell Jr. Just got the the wide receiver turned around. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 9. Just need to get the 1st down here. Got to have the 1st down. One wide receiver this time to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to hand it to Travell Anderson. He's across the 15, across the 10, and going to just kind of roll down to about the 8-yard line. That's close. That's close. Ball's going to sit right on the 8-yard line. They're going to say 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Got to get it right across the 8. And I think Osceola's going to take a timeout. That'll be their last timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. Be right back after a word from Mi Pueblo.
Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 3:48 left here before the half. Centerpoint has a 6-0 lead over Osceola, but Osceola has an opportunity right here. Ball sitting right at the 8-yard line. 4th down, 4th and less than a yard. Got to get it across the 8, between the 8 and the 7. So this is big down. Coach Carter wanted to make sure he got the right call in for this one here. Here we go, folks. This is huge right here. Got to have this 1st down. Anthony Harris Jr. is going to go to the top. Jabari Persons down here as your other wide receiver. And Centerpoint's going to jump all sides. There you go. That's what you needed there, folks. Be offsides against Centerpoint. That'll give Osceola a 1st down. About the 3-yard line is what you're looking at. Right short of the 3-yard line. 1st and goal for Osceola at the 3. Got to get this in here. Travell Anderson at the 5. Going to cut up. Trying to get to the goal line. There it is, folks. The Seminoles are in. 3-yard touchdown run by number 34, Travell Anderson. And the Seminoles probably going to go for 2. Our kicker, Mr. Slayton, is hurt, and they just really hadn't been comfortable with anybody else. So Osceola is going to go for 2 here. One man comes into motion. That's going to reset. There's a snap. It's going to fumble the snap. Now the quarterback's going to look to throw. Just needs a throw. He throws it to the far side. He's got a man out there, Anthony Harris Jr., and it's good. You can't draw it up any better than that, folks. 2-point conversion is good. 3:42 left here in the 2nd quarter. Osceola 8. Centerpoint 6. Take a quick timeout. Back after a word from Gary's Pizza.
Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own or specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 3:42 left here before the half. Osceola has just scored on a 3-yard touchdown run by Travell Anderson. 2-point conversion was good on a pass from Torian Bell Jr. to Anthony Harris Jr. Seminoles have the lead right now, 8-6, with 3:42 again left here before the half. Hey, we'll take it, folks. It's been a back and forth first half between good teams, and right now the Seminoles have the advantage. 3:42 left. Seminoles did receive the ball first. So Centerpoint will have the ball to start the 2nd quarter. So the biggest thing we got to do right here is make sure we keep them out of the end zone. Got to keep them out of the end zone. Seminoles getting ready to kick. They approach the ball. It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken at the 25. He's at the 30. 24 is trying to get to the outside. He's going to come back into the inside. And folks, he may go. It's a foot race. 50, 45, 40. And he stiff arms, and it's going to be a touchdown. That's a 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. 24, Caden Owens. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Folks had every opportunity, had hands on him 3 or 4 times. Just could not bring him down. And just like that, the game flips right back around. Centerpoint's going to go for 2 here. Centerpoint's going for 2. They got people running in left and right. Quarterback is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to roll. Going to throw it right across, and it's picked off, but they can't return it. So the 2-point conversion is no good. 3:26 left here in the second quarter. Centerpoint 12, Osceola 8. Take a quick timeout. We'll be back after a word from Harshman Reynolds.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Reynolds, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Reynolds at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Reynolds are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 3:26 left here before the half. Centerpoint took the kickoff all the way to the house. Caden Owens, 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. So Centerpoint has the lead right now, 12-8. A lot of game left. Just got to keep playing the game. Got to keep playing the game. Terrell Anderson's going to be deep. Noah Enos. Also number 7, Draylon Heyman. We haven't seen them yet kick it that far. They mostly just kick the little dribbler here. They're trying to make Osceola maybe fumble it. Hyson Rogers is going to be the kicker for Centerpoint. Same thing. It's just a little squib kick, and it's on the ground, exactly what they wanted, and it's a scramble for it. I think Osceola's going to have it about the 41-yard line. So Seminoles will have it 1st and 10, but that's exactly what they want. They want that ball to jump off one of them receivers so they can jump on the ball. Not going to kick it deep. They do not. They know we got speed, and they do not want us to return that football. Seminoles going to have it 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Got 3:21, plenty of time to get this ball down and try to get a score here before the half. 3 wide receivers set this time. And there's the snap. Going to give it to Terrell Anderson. He's going to get to the outside, across the 45, across the 50, breaks it back to the 45, across the 40. Here we go. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Oh, my goodness, folks. Oh, my goodness. There is a flag way back here at the 41-yard line. Goodness, goodness, goodness. They're saying it's holding against Osceola. Mercy, mercy, mercy. That is the second huge play that Osceola's had called back for a holding penalty. And, folks, if it's holding, I'm good with it. I didn't see it. I'm following the play down the field. If it's holding, I'm good with it. But mercy, when that man gets out, you can't touch nobody. I mean, you just got to let him go. So instead of the touchdown, Osceola's going to have it brought back all the way to the 32-yard line. Hey, you just got to swallow that and just keep playing the game. Keep playing the game. 3 wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Going to give it to Skylar Young. He's across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. Positive yards up to the 37. Skylar Young checks in for Osceola at running back. After that run, I'm sure Terrell's trying to get his breath. It's going to bring up 2nd down. 14. Just keep chipping away here. Three wide receivers set this time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still throwing. He's going to have to step up. He's going to have to run. He's across the 40, across the 41, across to about the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up a third down. Third and about 8. About 8 is what you're looking at. Got to get across the 50 to the 49. So 3rd and 8 is what you got. Need a first down here. Got to have something positive. Four wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. Still trying to go, and they're going to say he's down. Referee's pointing down. The referee's pointed down. Now they're going to let it happen. Now, I mean, you can't do it both ways. The referee runs up and points that he's down. And now we got a flag. They're going to hold a flag on the coach for Osceola. Like the offensive coordinator is going to get a flag, but all he was doing exactly what I said. The referee runs up, points that he was down by contact, then they turn around and let the fumble happen. So, I mean, you can't change your call once you're pointing at the ground, but we get a personal foul or we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct on our offensive coordinator because all he's doing is telling the referee what he done. I mean, I would probably get one too, folks. I mean, it's all on tape. You'll be able to go back and watch it. I mean, just mark it down. 1:28 in the second quarter. Go back, and when Torrin Bell Jr. is tackled, go back and watch where the referee comes up and points at the ground. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, you can't point at the ground and say he's down and then turn around and say, no, I made a mistake. I'm going to let it happen. That's exactly what happened just then. Exactly what happened. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's right there on tape. Centerpoint's taking a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout, let a sponsor get a word in. We'll be back after a word from the Willis Clinic.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 1:28 left here in the second quarter. Centerpoint 12, Osceola 8. And, Coach Carter's out there right now, and he's talking to the white hat. And, I mean, folks, it's plain as day. I mean, all you got to do is go back and look at it. We've got it on video. Go back and watch the white hat, point at the ground, and say he's down, and then allowed the fumble to happen. He's mad because he's wrong. And then our offensive coordinator is just telling him what he done. He gets a personal foul. It's a bad penalty. Don't get me wrong. It's bad. But, hey, you shouldn't get mad for messing up. This is the playoffs. If you can't do it, you need to get on out the game. Punt formation for Osceola. Good punt. High over-end punt. Seminoles going to have to do a good job of trying to get it. Hey, good job there. They've got him back here at the 46, 47-yard line. And that's Jabari Person and Travell Anderson. Did a good job on that punt kickoff, our punt. So we got to keep him out of the end zone here, folks. 1:23 left here in the second quarter. Again, 12-8 is your score. Ball sitting right at the 47-yard line of Centerpoint. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Going to try to throw deep. Got 2 men there. And somehow he makes a tackle. Makes a catch. Complete to 24. Caden Owens goes through 2 receivers. We have 2 receivers right there. Centerpoint's moving the ball down the field. Ball sent at the 24-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw again. Going to throw deep. And this time it's intercepted. Intercepted. There it is. Good interception there by number 3 for Osceola. That is Jerry Long. Goes up and pulls it down, and that's exactly what Osceola need. But wait a minute. Looks like there's a flag, folks. Looks like there's a flag. Sitting at the 31-yard line. Holding against Centerpoint. It'll be declined, and Osceola will have the football at the 20-yard line. How you got to hold your breath right now? I'm telling you, every time you see that yellow flag come out, you just got to hold your breath. So Seminoles will have the ball first 10, minute 1. So they got about a minute to go 80 yards and try to get this ball into the end zone. Again, our field goal kicker is injured, so we're going to have to try to put it in the end zone to make this happen. Four wide receivers set this time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Throws it out to Jerry Long. It's complete. He's across the 20. Gets up to 25. Across the 30. Right at the 30-yard line. I'm going to give him the 29. Right at the 30-yard line. They're going to say it's a first down. A 10-yard gain. Good job there. That's a little tunnel screen out here. Good job. Four wide receiver set one more time. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he's going to throw it deep. It's a wobbly pass. Oh, it's not very good. It's picked off. And he's got a lane. He's going to get out of bounds about the 41, 42-yard line. That time, folks, it come out of his hands all wrong. It was wobbly and mercy, mercy, mercy. Bad turnover right there. Because what that does with 29 seconds, it gives Centerpoint an opportunity to try to get some points. They've got a field goal kicker that can kick pretty decent. They can get it in field goal range. They may have an opportunity here. Just come out of his hands wrong. You could tell when he threw it, it was just bad. Three wide receivers set to the near side. There's a snap. Going to give it. Well, quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's got positive yard. He's trying to get to the outside, but he's going to be hit at about the 40-yard line. And I think Centerpoint's going to take a timeout. I believe that's right. Yep. Centerpoint's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back after a word from Roller Swift Funeral Home.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Rees and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
And, folks, we are back. 21.6 seconds left. Let me tell you what's going on during the commercial. Number 57 for Osceola, that's Terrence Marshall. Very heated with one of the players from Centerpoint. They end up throwing two flags on Terrence Marshall. And I think he's ejected from the ball game. What I can't understand is they hadn't marked the penalty off. They have not marked the penalty off. They just left it at the 40 and didn't mark the penalty off. Now they're going to mark it off. But, again, what we're understanding is number 57, Terrence Marshall, has been ejected. So the ball is going to be brought down to the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Centerpoint. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his left, thrown across the green. Got a man wide open at the 10. Got to get him down. Got to get him down about the 6-yard line. 12.7 seconds left here before the half. Six seconds. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. He throws. He's got to keep him out of the end zone. It's going to end the half. Good deal right there. And that's the end. That's the end of the. That's the end of the second half. Centerpoint 12, Osceola 0. And that's going to be the end of the half. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now they're saying there was 1 second on the clock. And they're going to say Centerpoint called timeout. Can y'all believe that? Can you believe that, folks? They're going to say there was 1 second left on the clock. They're going to kick the field goal. Mark my words. Ball sitting at the 10-yard line. They called timeout. Centerpoint's going to try to kick the field goal. But, folks, I don't think there was any time on the clock. There was confusion. They were looking at each other. The good job by the Centerpoint coach. He runs around and tells them, hey, there was a second. I called timeout. And they said, yeah, you're right. Carter should have ran there and said, no, it wasn't right. Maybe they'd have said, yeah, you're not right. I don't know. But here it comes. They're going to attempt the field goal. At the 10-yard line, let's see. Folks, I've seen it all. I'm telling you, I've seen it all. Number 13, Hyston Rogers is going to attempt the field goal from about the 17. He was kicking them from here all day long in warm-ups. Seminoles got to try to get a block here. There's a snap. Holds down. Kick is up. And it's good. Folks, hey. You're watching it just like I am. You'll never believe this. I mean, coach runs out there and says, hey, I called timeout with 1 second. Nobody gave him a timeout, but then they said, yeah, maybe you did. And they put a second back on the clock, and they kicked the field goal. And I'll tell you what, 15-8 is your score. Centerpoint leading by 7. Man. Tell you what, I'm just kind of lost for words. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't know what to say. Unbelievable. I guess I can say that. So, folks, we're here at the half. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you something else. I mean, the clock was at 0, and there was not a referee that gave him a timeout at 0. But he ran over and told him he tried to call timeout, and they said, yeah, maybe you did, but we didn't see it, so maybe we'll give you a second, and you kick the field goal so you can lead by more than what you were. That's all. That's the only thing I can tell you. I mean, just like the referee ran over a while ago and said the man was down, and then turned around and ran over and said, no, now it's a fumble, and then threw a penalty on our offense coordinator because he told him. I don't know, man. I tell you what, it's been a long half. We're going to take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. Hey, Seminole fans, just stay positive. We're right there. We're still within a score. You got to hope this is going to turn our way here in a minute. So just bear with us here. We're at the half. Centerpoint 15, Osceola 8. We'll take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in, and we'll be back.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola City Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a third-generation Osceola resident and is working hard to make Osceola a community where people want to live, where our children are safe, and where we can all succeed. If you want a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola for all the citizens, Tyler is working for you. Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Go Seminoles!
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
The Small Town Company Boutique and Tennis Salon is located at 109 North Walnut in historic downtown Osceola and is open Monday through Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Co-owner Tracy Cowder and Joe Booker invite you down to see their most updated clothing line that includes shoes, accessories, and much more. Small Town Company also has the best tanning packages around. Makeup artist Haley Grimes and manicurist pedicurist Taylor Cagle offers their services as well. You can follow the Small Town Company on Facebook, and they are your one-stop shop. The Small Town Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. See Grant for all your auto, home, life, and banking needs. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser Avenue in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bond Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, you are free for real. Free for Real Bail Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Fiskase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Dr. Toriano Green and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2021 and 2022 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium for your halftime. Centerpoint leading Osceola 15-8. Let's go over scoring just real quick. No scoring in the first quarter. We get into the second quarter with 11:56 left. Centerpoint gets on the board. Number 3, Dylan Fox, had a 2-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. 6-0 at that point. 3:42 left in the second quarter. Osceola gets on the board. Travell Anderson has a 3-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion between, it was a pass between Torian Bell Jr. to Anthony Harris Jr. was good. Seminoles led 8-6 at that point. On the next kickoff, 3:26 left in the second quarter. Number 24, which is Caden Owens, has a 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good. Centerpoint led 12-8 at that point. And then with 1 second left before the half, 17-yard field goal by number 13, Heisden Rogers. And that's how we end the quarter, 15-8. Centerpoint leading. And folks, looking at some of the stats from the first half, Centerpoint has 15 rushes for 57 yards, 5 for 9 through the air for 45 yards, 102 yards total offense. Osceola has 15 rushes for 41 yards, 5 for 9 through the air for 59 yards, so 100 yards total offense. So that's kind of where we're at right now, folks. 100 yards total offense for Osceola. Centerpoint's got 102 yards. The difference in the ball game right now has been the penalties. Nothing gonna lie to you. The penalties have been huge for Osceola. We've had some holding penalties that have negated big plays. We've had some false starts that kept Osceola from getting down the field, making good drives down the field. We've had some turnovers that have killed us, but so far it's been the penalties, folks. And I just, penalties have killed us here tonight. Whether they're right or wrong, I don't know, but they've killed us. Seems like every time we break off a run, a flag comes out, and that's just that's tough, very tough. Seminoles are holding in there. We're only down 7 at this point. It's anybody's game. Seminoles are going to come out in the second quarter, keep their composure. We've had 1 ejection tonight. It's 2 games in a row we've had an ejection. Cannot have that. You just cannot have that. You've got to keep your poise. That's what they're going to have players. That's all they're going to do is agitate you. Been doing it a long time. I mean, you have players that they're going to agitate to get you to do exactly what happened here tonight and get thrown out. And you've got to keep your composure. Got to keep your composure. Got to come out in the second half, make a few adjustments. Got to minimize these penalties, and let's get this game here tonight. Got about 10 minutes left. We're going to take another timeout, let our sponsors get a word in, and we'll be back for the second half. Again, I want to thank everybody watching on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and YouTube page. We're going to let our sponsors get a word in, and we'll be back.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola City Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a third-generation Osceola resident and is working hard to make Osceola a community where people want to live, where our children are safe, and where we can all succeed. If you want a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola for all the citizens, Tyler is working for you. Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Go Seminoles!
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
The Small Town Company Boutique and Tennis Salon is located at 109 North Walnut in historic downtown Osceola and is open Monday through Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Co-owner Tracy Calder and Joe Booker invite you down to see their most updated clothing line that includes shoes, accessories, and much more. Small Town Company also has the best tanning packages around. Makeup artist Haley Grimes and manicurist pedicurist Taylor Cagle offers their services as well. You can follow the Small Town Company on Facebook, and they are your one-stop shop. The Small Town Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. See Grant for all your auto, home, life, and banking needs. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser Avenue in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bond Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, you are free for real. Free for Real Bail Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Fiskcase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskcase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskcase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskcase. This case is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Dr. Toriano Green and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2021 and 2022 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. About 3 minutes left here before the half. I'm sure they're going to put probably another 3 minutes on it for the warm-up period. Centerpoint is leading Osceola 15-8. And, folks, we got a couple spots I've got to read here from the AAA. Something that we have to do for the playoffs. And I'm going to make sure I get that in right now because I don't know how the second half is going to be. And it may be a wild one. The schools participating in this football playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the AAA. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football playoff game, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of sub 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation. And folks, again, we want to thank the Arkansas Activities Association for allowing us to bring you this football game here tonight. Everybody knows that high school sports are governed by Arkansas Activities Association, and they have been gracious enough to give us a media pass to bring you this stuff here, this ball game here tonight, and we appreciate them so much for allowing us to do that. And we'll try to read this one more time closer to the end of the game. But again, the Arkansas Activities Association governs this football game here tonight. We appreciate them again so much. Folks, just real quick, we want to thank our sponsors. Without them, no matter what happens here in the second half, I think Osceola's going to come back and try to win this ball game, and I think we have a good chance of doing it. But nevertheless, the reason why we are able to bring you this broadcast each and every Friday night are our sponsors. I couldn't do it without them. I mean, I had a lot of them call me and want to be a sponsor, and I called some, and they were right away wanting to be a sponsor, and I just want them to know that we appreciate them so much, because without them, this would not be possible. I'm gonna go over them real quick, and I would ask you that if you're in any of these businesses, or if you see any of the people that we're talking about here, please tell them thank you for bringing us Osceola Seminole football each and every Friday night. We'll start with First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Mr. Greg Reese and Taylor Lucius down there. They are the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation, and we appreciate them so much. They were one of the very ones that come on right at the very beginning to allow us to get what we needed to bring you Seminole football and the Seminole Nation. And without them, I'm telling you, it would not be possible. And we appreciate them so much. Bugmobile Pest Control, that's Oscar, Jade, Pam, Jenzy, Jacob, Gonzalez. Folks, I can't say enough about Bugmobile Pest Control. They were the other sponsor that came on right at the very beginning of the Seminole Nation to help us get off the ground with their sponsorship, to make sure that we could buy the materials, buy all the electronics, and get this thing off the ground. We appreciate them so much. They are the banner sponsor for the Seminole Nation, and we appreciate Bugmobile Pest Control very much. Go down and see them for all your pest control needs. They do termite work, pest control work, anything you need. Bugmobile Pest Control can help you out. Roller Swift Funeral Home is another sponsor that came on at the very beginning with us. David Tucker is the manager out there. They do excellent work in the funeral business. We appreciate them so much for their sponsorship. Any of your burial needs, Roller Swift Funeral Home and David Tucker. the Willis Clinic, Dr. Sharita Willis. Cannot say enough great things about Dr. Sharita Willis. Her and Tim and everybody up there at the Willis Clinic has been very gracious to sponsor the Seminole Nation, and we appreciate them so much, Dr. Sharita Willis and the Willis Clinic. Harshman Reynolds, Mr. Ed Harshman. There's never been a time that I hadn't called Ed Harshman, and he hadn't gave us a sponsorship and showed his gratitude to the Seminoles, and I appreciate Mr. Ed Harshman so much. Gary's Pizza. They're a brand new sponsor, brand new business. Gary and Billy Ann Hugel own that business down there. I can't say enough good things about Gary's Pizza. They sponsor our free pizza of the night. Don't forget, let us know where you're watching from. We'll put you in that generator, and we'll give a free pizza away at the end of the night. Gary's Pizza. Mi Pueblo, Jose Marquez down there at Mi Pueblo Mexican Restaurant. Jose's an alumni. I appreciate him so much for everything he has done for the Seminole Nation. Thank you, Mi Pueblo, so much for your sponsorship. Tyler Dunnigan, City Councilman, him and his wife Carolyn are alumni from Osceola High School. We appreciate everything he does for the city of Osceola. Tyler Dunnigan, City Councilman, thank you so much. Sandbar Grill, Harry and Jeanette Keats. Can't say enough great things about Harry and Jeanette. I've known them my whole life. I go to church with them. They're great people. They've got a great restaurant down there. It's got good food. Only place in town, folks, you can go get good food and a show. I'm just telling you. You'll get a show every time you're down there. It's great stuff. So go see Harry and Jeanette Keats at the Sandbar Grill. Small Town Company, new business in downtown Osceola. It's got everything. You can get your nails done. You can tan. You can buy awesome clothes. They've got everything. I mean, Small Town Company is a excellent business. It's opened up in downtown Osceola. That's Tracy Callender. Miss Joe Booker's opened that up. Go downtown, see the Small Town Company, and let them know that you heard them on the Seminole Nation. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. The Osceola School District, Dr. Toriano Green, Jackie Baker, School Board President. Toriano Green's our superintendent. I want to thank them so much for the continued support of the Seminole Nation. Osceola School District has done a lot for us, and we appreciate them so much. Farm Bureau Insurance, Grant Barnett agent. Hey, Farm Bureau is where I get my insurance from. The great people out there at Farm Bureau. Give Grant a call for any of your insurance needs. They do life insurance. They do car insurance. I think they give you a loan if you want a loan. I think they got some kind of little banking going on out there. Hey, a lot of things going on out there at Farm Bureau. Give Grant Barnett a call. Free for Real Bail Bonds. That's Mr. John Mayberry, big sponsor for the Seminole Nation. We appreciate Mr. Mayberry so much. Need a bail bondsman or know somebody that does? Call Free for Real Bail Bonds Company, Mr. John Mayberry. Last but not least, the Viscase Corporation. That's Dwayne Lucius, plant manager. Tim Tucker is my contact out there. Great guy. Does a lot for the youth in the community. He does a lot of coaching and things like that. Dwayne, he is an excellent person. And we appreciate the Viscase Corporation. Folks, if you're looking for a job, you can get one at the Viscase Corporation here in Osceola. We appreciate them so much for their sponsorship. One score we'll pass around. The Manila Lions look like they're up 35-13 over Danville over in Manila tonight. That's the first time the Lions have made it to the playoffs, and they've got standing room only over there. Hey, that's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Got to give Manila hats off on an excellent season. Coach Kane has got a great program going, and you just got to give him all the credit in the world to the Manila Lions. It looks like they're going to move on in the playoffs. End-over-end kick is going to be taken at about the 30-yard line. He's going to try to get outside, but not this time. Seminoles said, nope, you're not going this time. Good job there. Number 10, let's see. I think it was number 10 for Osceola, one of the first ones in. Good job there, that young man, of getting that tackle. And Centerpoint's going to have the ball first and 10 on the 32-yard line. And Seminoles need to come out here and play some good defense, folks. Let's get back in this ball game. Hey, we're only down 7. Anybody's ball game here tonight. The winner of this game will go to Charleston. Charleston's already moved on. They are the number 1 seed, one of the number 1 seeds that got a bye. So they will, whoever wins tonight is going to see Charleston next week. Hand off to the running back. He's hit the line of scrimmage. He's going to go up to the 35-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for Osceola. Good job there by that interior line of getting there and getting that tackle. Folks, you're seeing number 15 a lot tonight, Jeremiah Jacobs. He's playing linebacker. That's a true freshman for your Seminoles. And, hey, he's going to be a dandy to watch for the next 3 years for your Osceola Seminoles. Second down, 2nd and 7. 2 wide receivers to the near side, shotgun formation. One man goes into motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's going to have positive yards, just a couple yards up to about the 37. They're going to give him the 38-yard line, so it's another 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up a third down. Third and about. We're going to have to call it 5. It's a long 4. Long 4, short 5. Big down here for Osceola. Got to stay on sides here. Make the right read. And let's get this tackle and see if we can't get the ball back here. One wide receiver to the far side, one to the near side. Shotgun formation. One man goes into motion. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw, and it's to 21. He's complete. Right across the 42-yard line to the 43, and that's going to be a first down. Lawson's pass complete to C.J. Fox. It's going to be enough for a first down. That time he just ran a little curl route there and got it in there. Moving the chains for the Knights. Ball now is going to be sitting at the 43-yard line of Centerpoint. Two wide receivers to the near side and one to the far side. Shotgun formation for your quarterback. There's a snap. He's going to fake the handoff. He's trying to get positive yards. Puts that head down, but he's not going nowhere this time. Good job there by Jeremiah Jacobs. And number 21, that's Kamarian Brooks. They made sure he wasn't going nowhere. They're going to give him 1 yard. But it'll be 2nd and 9. Good job by the defense there of just getting lower and making a great tackle. This time they're going to have 2 wide receivers to the far side, one to the near side. Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his left. He's looking to throw, and he throws, and it's tipped and going to be incomplete. Great job there. That's number 9, Skylar Young, getting that hand on the ball. It's going to bring up a big third down. 3rd and 9 for Centerpoint. Again, hey, big down one more time. We get a good stop here. You got to think Centerpoint may have to punt the football away, but Seminoles have got to stay on sides here. Don't jump. They're going to try to maybe get some cheap yards here. Got to make sure we don't jump off sides. And let's stop them on 3rd down here. 2 wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Shotgun formation one more time for the Knights. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Good job there by Tony McNeil. Knocks it down. They wanted the inside screen, but Seminoles defense said, not today, not right now. And it's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and 9. And you got to think that that Centerpoint's going to have to punt this football away. C.J. Fox is going to kick. Punt formation. And there's a snap. It's a low snap. He's going to get it off. It's a high end over end kick. It's going to hit, and it's just going to go off to the sideline at about the 34-yard line. They're going to give him the 35. So be 1st and 10 for Osceola. Decent field position at the 35. Exactly what you wanted. Defense comes out, makes a good stop, makes them punt. Now you need your offense to go to work. Exactly what you needed to do. .56 left in the 3rd quarter. Centerpoint leading 15-8 over your Seminoles. Seminoles have the ball, looking to have some positive stuff go on here. 3 wide receiver set, shotgun formation. Torbell Jr. is your quarterback. He's got Travell Anderson to his right. There's a snap. They're going to hand that ball to Travell Anderson. He's across the 35, across the 40, up to about the 43-yard line. 8-yard gain. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and about 2 for Osceola, and that's good positive yards there. Exactly what you wanted. Three wide receiver set this time. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to throw the slant. Anthony Harris Jr. is complete across the 50. He's still across the 45, still driving them feet to the 44, about the 44-yard line. And that's what you wanted to see, a little slant route. Worked perfectly. And the Seminoles have a first down at the Centerpoint 44-yard line. Folks, we saw it in the first half. He just couldn't make the catch in the first half, but he gets it here. The Seminoles are moving the football. Right back to the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting at the 44-yard line of Centerpoint. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to hand it to Anderson. And this time, folks, just want to know where to go. The blitz is there. 14, that's Jace Clark, just blitz from the linebacker position. And just not getting a hat on the young man getting in the blitz, and it's costing us yards. That's about a 4-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd and 14. 4 wide receiver set this time. Shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Anderson one more time. Across the 50, 45, across the 40. Still on the sideline, and we'll just have to see where he goes out of bounds over there. Going to have him out at about the 38-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down. 3rd and 4 is what you got. Got to have his first down. Good job there of Travell Anderson getting away from the defense. That time they had him in the backfield again. He did a good job of making a man miss. Ball's now at the 38-yard line of Centerpoint. 3rd down and 4. 4 wide receivers set one more time. There's the snap. Anderson one more time. He's across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. If they mark it right there, that's a first down. And it is. That's a first down, 1st and 10 for Osceola at the 34-yard line. Doing a great job now moving the chains. Exactly what you want. Spread formation for Osceola. There's a snap. Little toss to Anderson. This time, folks, it wasn't there. Just took too long to get the toss off. The whole defense come across, and that's going to be a loss. Loss all the way back to the 42-yard line. Folks, you know they're keying. Every time they're sending people in the backfield. Seminoles going to have to try to keep them balanced. 4 wide receivers set this time. Got to get some in yards back here. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw and just threw it way too high. Underneath screen that time to Anthony Harris Jr. And he airmailed it out of bounds. And that time just hadn't had man in his face. He just had to get rid of it. And folks, you throw a ball over the top of A.J. Harris, you've done something, I'm telling you. That man right there, he's 6'3", every bit of 6'3". Got a wingspan about 7 foot. I mean, he airmailed that one. 3rd down for Osceola. Got to get some yards back here. There's a snap. Quarterback's looking to throw. He steps up, throws it, and incomplete. I don't know if it was intended for Anthony Harris Jr. or if it was Jabari Person, but it goes over the top of A.J. and just short of Jabari. So 4th down, and like Osceola's going to have to punt. Jalen Heyman going to come out as our punter. And there's a snap. Just a high kick. It's going to bounce at about the 10. It's going to go across the 10, close to the 7-yard line. 6-yard line, and the Seminoles will pick it up at about the 7-yard line of Centerpoint. So good job there of flipping the field. Just going to have a big defensive stop here, maybe a turnover, and let's get that ball back. Got to have it back. .5:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. Centerpoint has a 15-8 lead. Two wide receivers to the near side. Shotgun formation. Here comes the snap. They're going to give it to the running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him 1 yard up to about the 8-yard line. So it'll be second down and 9 for Centerpoint. Good defensive stand here is what we need. Try to get this ball back in good, decent field position. A lot of time left. There's a snap. End around. They're trying to get that outside, but there is number 2, Tony McNeil. He's going to make sure he doesn't turn the corner. Did exactly what he was supposed to do, and it's going to be a loss all the way back to the 3-yard line. That was number 3, Dylan Fox, on the end around. And again, Tony McNeil, textbook, folks, textbook. Exactly what you're supposed to do as a defensive end. You do not let that man outside. And he didn't. He made him turn it in, and he was right there waiting on him. Excellent job by Tony McNeil. 6'2", 205, junior for Osceola. Big third down here. Spread formation. No running back this time. Got to stay with the running back. Go get the quarterback. He's going to throw, and it is going to be a home run, folks. He's going to go unless we run him down. Nope. He's going to go. That is a 97-yard touchdown pass. But we got a flag back at the 30 or 29-yard line. Let's see what that flag's for. We'll see what the flag's for. It's way back here at the 29-yard line. And they talking about it. You know, they usually take about 6-7 minutes to get the penalty out. I'm sure they're just trying to get it right, folks. I mean, really. But I don't know. I mean, if this was on like ESPN or something, they'd be losing money. Because the airtime would just run them crazy. We're at 2 minutes right now. I'm just saying. Still waiting to see what the penalty's for. Osceola says it's against Centerpoint, and they've come back. If it is, it'll be a blessing. I promise you that. Here he comes. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Centerpoint Knights. And they're going to mark it from the 30. So it should go to the 15, I think. Could be wrong. And if that's true, they'll have to repeat third down from the 15. So it's going to bring up third down and 2 because they got to get to the 17 for the first down. So it's kind of where we're at on it. The referees, they're still talking about it to make sure that they put it in the right area. They're pointing. I think they've got it right. So it's the well, wait a minute. Okay, no, it's going to stay. Third down. Ball sitting nose of the football is almost touching the 15. They got to get to the 17. So you can say a long 2, short 3. I don't know. Got to get in there and make this tackle. They're going to run the football here. Wait a minute. Well, now they're going to get Osceola for a timeout. Osceola wants a timeout. So we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back after a word from our friends at Viscase.
Viscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Viscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Viscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Viscase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
And we are back here at Seminoles Stadium. 3:56 left here in the third quarter. Centerpoint just broke a big one, 97 yards, but they got an unsportsmanlike conduct that brought it back 15 yards from the spot. So it's going to be third down, 3rd and 2 for the Centerpoint Knights. So that's where we're at right now, folks. 15-8, Centerpoint leading. Both teams trying to find a way to win to advance to go to Charleston next week. Charleston is awaiting the winner of this ball game. Here we go. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. They're going to give it to number 14, and he's got a big game. Across the 20, 25. Also the 27, folks. I mean, we knew that was coming. I mean, the way they're lined up, that's the running play. And they wasn't gonna chance a turnover there. They got a first down, 1st and 10 at the 20, about the 28-yard line. Seminoles just need to keep playing here. Keep playing. Weather the storm. That's been my motto for a long time. Things ain't going your way. You just weather the storm. It's going to turn around for you. The bunch set now. Double wing. New set, new formation. Here it comes. Going to give it. Now the quarterback's going to look to throw, and he's got the wheel route, and it is Jabari Person says I think it's going to fall incomplete. Good job there by Jabari Person. Almost gets that interception there, steps right in front, and falls incomplete. Good job there. And hey, got to watch that wheel route because they had 21 over here on the near side, and he almost got past our receiver too. Tried to catch us off guard. Good job there by Jabari Person. 2nd down and 10. Look at here. Back to this 2 wide receiver set. See which way they go this time. There's a snap. Got a double handoff, and good job there, Jeremiah. He gets him, hits him at the line of scrimmage, and gets up to about the 35-yard line. That's number 3, Dylan Fox. But look at number 15 stick that nose in there, that true freshman. Folks playing big minutes in a big game for the Seminoles here tonight. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and about 3. You got to have a big stop here. Need a huge stop. Got to have a big stop right here. Got to get in there and make his stop. There's a snap. Going to give it to 14. He's across the 40 and goes across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. And, folks, right now on a 3rd down, that's exactly the play they're going to run. They're just trying to run over. That's Jace Clark. He's a 5'11", 185 junior. Good run there by that young man. Ball sitting at the 46-yard line. Got about 1:45 left here in the 3rd quarter. Seminoles have got to make a stop here. And there's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to roll to his right. He's throwing out here to the sideline. It is complete. Complete to number 21. That's C.J. Fox. Pretty good coverage there from Jabari Person. It was just thrown right in the right area. And he made the catch. Big gain up to about the 37-yard line into Seminole territory. One wide receiver to the far side. This time one to the near side. Shotgun formation. Lawson is your quarterback. There's a snap. I'll hand it to 14 one more time. Just trying to get across the grain. He's going to get to the 35-yard line. 2-yard gain. Be 2nd down and 8 for the Knights. Seminole defense is going to have to find a stop here. Got to find a stop. 2 wide receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation. And we're going to jump off sides. 58, Tyreek Coleman jumps across the line of scrimmage. 5-yard gain. 5-yard penalty, I'm sorry. To the 30-yard line. Now you got second down. Second in about 2. What you're looking at. There's the snap. 14, one more time. He's going to have positive yards across to about the 26-yard line. Now the first down, 1st and 10 for the Centerpoint Knights. And right now it's just power running. Power running for the Knights. Moving the chains. Got about 34 seconds left. They're going to have to run one play before the end of the third quarter. There's the snap. Hands it to that running back. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to go across the 35. I'm sorry, the 25 down to the 24-yard line. That's going to be a 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up second down and 8 is what you're looking at. But that's the end of the third quarter with your score. Centerpoint 15, Osceola 8. Take a timeout. Be back after a word from the Small Town Company.
The Small Town Company Boutique and Tennis Salon is located at 109 North Walnut in historic downtown Osceola and is open Monday through Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Co-owner Tracy Calder and Joe Booker invite you down to see their most updated clothing line that includes shoes, accessories, and much more. Small Town Company also has the best tanning packages around. Makeup artist Haley Grimes and manicurist pedicurist Taylor Cagle offers their services as well. You can follow the Small Town Company on Facebook, and they are your one-stop shop. The Small Town Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics.
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back. Start of the fourth quarter. Centerpoint has the ball. Second down and 8 from the 24-yard line. So Seminoles going to have to find a way. You're starting to lose time now in the fourth quarter. The winner of this game goes to Charleston, Arkansas next week. Boy, Seminoles and Charleston's had a couple of good battles. Good battles over the years. 2 wide receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation. Second down. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it this time. They're going to hit him and just trying to get him down. He's going to get maybe 1 yard up to the 23. So it's going to bring up a third down. 3rd and 6, what you're looking at. Another big stop. Need another big stop here. Don't jump off sides. They're going to try to draw you off here. Got to get a big stop here. I'm sure it's 4-down territory. They may try the field goal. You don't ever know. But no matter what, you've got to get a stop right here. 3 wide receivers set this time. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. They're going to chase him. He's going to throw back across the grain, and it's a catch. It is a catch. Catch by number 21, C.J. Fox, and that is a 24-yard touchdown. Man. Isaac Rogers is going to attempt the extra point. There's a snap, holds down, kick is up. They're going to say it's good. 11-13 left in this ball game. Centerpoint, 21. Osceola, 8. Take a quick timeout. We'll be right back after a word from Mi Pueblo.
Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics.
And we are back here, Seminole Stadium, Maurice Carthon Field. Centerpoint has just scored on a 24-yard touchdown pass from number 8, Josh Lawson, to number 21, C.J. Fox. Rogers' extra point was good, 22-8. 22-8 is your score. Centerpoint leading Osceola. Again, the winner of this game goes to Charleston next week. The loser will report to basketball on Monday morning. So, Seminoles, we need to try to get behind them here and try to find a way to get a couple scores. We got to get back in this ball game. We want to be the one going to Charleston next week. Going to be a line drive kick. It's going to be picked up at the 23-yard line. Coming back across the grain and going to fall down at about the 22-yard line. So no gain on the return by number 7, Draylen Heyman. And Osceola have it 1st and 10 right at the 22-yard line of Osceola. Seminoles got to make quick work. Let's get this ball in the end zone. Two wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Shotgun formation. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's across the 25, across the 30, up to close to the 33, 34-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10. Good job there, Torian Bell Jr., of keeping that ball and getting positive yards up to the 34. That's a 1st down. 3 wide receivers set. Seminoles are in the no huddle. And there's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his left, being chased, and going to be dropped for a sack. That's number 14, Jace Clark. Folks, he just ran right through the line. Nobody picks him up. And just a sack. That's a huge loss. Huge loss back to the 22-yard line. That time they just blitz the line and nobody picks him up. It's a sack, so big loss on the play. 2nd down. They're going to give it to Travell Anderson this time. He's across the 20, 25, across the 30, has positive yards all the way up to about the 33, 34-yard line, about the 33-yard line. Be a 3rd down, 3rd and 11 for Osceola, and I'm sure you're in 4-down territory here. Four wide receiver set, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, throws it out to the left side over there. Nobody's there. Nobody at all. Everybody's going to look like everybody's going deep. Torian Bell Jr. threw the out route, and that's going to be incomplete. And I think we're going to punt. Draylen Heyman's going to be the punter. Punt formation for Osceola. And there's the snap. Line drive kick. So we'll go across the 40, across the 35, roll right to the 30-yard line, and just going to, hey, just like you wanted that to happen. Rolls dead right on the 30. Centerpoint's going to have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line with 9:15 left in this ball game. And, folks, right now it's just not going Osceola's way. And hats off to this Centerpoint team. They did exactly what they needed to do here tonight to be in this lead. The game's not over. Got a long ways to go. The Seminoles are going to have to try to force a turnover. They're going to have to try to force a turnover here and try to get this ball back quick because you've got to score at least twice to get back in this ball game. Shotgun formation for the Knights. There's a snap. Give it to the number 14. He's got a fumble. There's a fumble picked up by Tadarian Blair. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, at the 4-yard line. And that is a huge turnover right there. Exactly what we talked about. Number 55, Tadarian Blair, has the fumble recovery. And the Seminoles have it in good field position at the 4-yard line. Hey, exactly what I said had to happen. He had to have a turnover. And it happened right there. Good job there by the Seminoles of punching that ball out. And good job by Tadarian Blair almost getting that fumble recovery, scoop and score. Almost. Ball's at the 4-yard line. Spread formation. Torrin Bell is your quarterback. There's a snap. And they give it to Travell Anderson. Nowhere to go, folks. I mean, they know that's coming. They're blitzing that every time, and the Seminoles are not picking it up. I mean, that's a loss all the way back to the 8-yard line, around the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8. They know that's coming. They're going to do it again right here. I mean, they're fixing to send the linebackers again. We're going to have to run something that's a little different because they're keying on the running back. 4 wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation. They're trying to change the play. We got 8 seconds on the play clock. There's a snap. They're going to hand it to Travell Anderson again. They're in the backfield. He's going to get a positive yards, maybe 1 yard up to the 7-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 7. We've got to make somebody else beat them because they're keying on Travell every time. 3rd and goal from the 7. And Osceola's going to take a timeout. Osceola's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after word from First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
And we are back here at Seminole Stadium. 7:34 left in this ball game. 22-8, Centerpoint leading. Seminoles have the ball 3rd down and goal from the 7-yard line. Got to have these 7 yards, folks. Get this ball in the end zone here. 3 wide receivers set this time. Shotgun formation. Torrin Bell Jr. is your quarterback. He's got Travell Anderson to his left. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Still looking to throw. And now he's going to scramble. It's going to be a foot race. He's at the 5, trying to get away. Did he get in? Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Torrin Bell Jr., 7-yard scramble for a touchdown, and the Seminoles have scored again. Seminoles going to go for 2 here. Two wide receivers set. Everything else is in tight. Pistol formation this time. One man comes into motion. That's Anthony Harris Jr. Now he's going to reset. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's going to throw, but it's way overthrown. Way overthrown out of the back of the end zone. And the 2-point conversion is going to be no good. 7:24 left, 22-14. Centerpoint leading. Take a quick timeout. We're back after a word from Viscase.
Viscase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Viscase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Viscase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Viscase. Viscase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
And we are back. 7:24 left in this ball game. Seminoles has just scored on a 7-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, number 6, Torian Bell Jr. 2-point conversion was no good. 22-14 is your score. And the Seminoles are fixing to kick off. And kicking for Osceola will be number 7, Drylin Heyman. Deep to receive is number 24, Caden Owens. And number 21, C.J. Fox. The onside kick's going to be taken right at the 41, 42-yard line. Good job there by number 1, but he is drilled by Jabari Person. Tried to knock that ball loose, and good job there by Jabari, but good job there by number 1, Logan Wells for Centerpoint. He makes the onside kick recovery, and they're going to have the ball 1st and 10. But, hey, we just need another turnover. Go for the ball. That's what you're going to have to do here. Try to swipe that ball away, hold them up, knock that ball out, and get this ball back. That's what you're going to have to do, folks. You're going to have to get this ball back somehow. They're going to have one wide receiver to the far side, one on the near side, shotgun formation. And there's a snap. They're going to give it to number 14. He's going to hit the line of scrimmage. Going to go down, positive yards up to about the 47-yard line. About a 6-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Good job there. That's Tony McNeil making that tackle. About 2nd and long 4, short 5. Got to get this stop. They're going to try to use as much clock as they can. We've got to make a stop. You know what they're going to do. I would key on their running back. I just keep keying on him. Blow up the backfield. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. Got positive yards across the 50. Well, you got one referee marking it at the 49. You got one referee marking it at the 47. Let's see which one they go with. Well, they kind of split the difference. They kind of split the difference. Now they're going to move it back to this referee at the 49. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Centerpoint Knights. Shotgun formation one more time. There's a snap. And they're going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to drive them feet to the 47-yard line. That's number 14, Jace Clark. Hey, but that's a good job by the defense getting in there and making that hit. That's what they're going to do every time because they're going to keep feeding him. They're going to keep feeding him, I'm telling you. First and 10 for the Knights. Ball sitting at about the 47-yard line. 2 wide receivers set. Shotgun formation. There's a snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw, and he's going to go deep. Got a man. Woo! What a catch, folks. One-handed by C.J. Fox. Threw it up there. One-handed catch. Ain't nothing you can do about that. What a catch. Man. Ball's going to be sitting right at the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Knights. Hey, defense still got to come up big here. Cannot let them get in the end zone. Ball sitting at the 18-yard line. 2 wide receivers set. There's a snap. Gives it to that running back one more time. He's across the 15. Going to go down to about the 13-yard line. That's again number 21, C.J. Fox. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 4 for the Knights. Everything's going exactly the way they want it right now. They're getting positive yards, and that clock's moving. Two wide receivers set this time. There's a snap. 14 one more time, but this time they're going to have him. They're going to have him for a 1-yard loss back to about the 14-yard line. Be 3rd down. 3rd and, let's see, about 6, what you're going to have to say. They got to get across the 9, close to the 8-yard line. Bring up 3rd down. Seminoles don't need to jump off sides. Cannot jump off sides here. Two wide receivers set. Shotgun formation. And we jump right off sides. Exactly what we talked about, folks. That's Darian Blair, number 55, jumps off sides, and it costs us 5 yards. And it'll give them 3rd down, and we'll say 1. They're going to change quarterbacks here. They're going to get in this big jumbo set. 3, Dylan Fox is going to be the one going to come in. They're going to let some clock run first. But this is jumbo set. We've seen this before. Like I said, number 3, Dylan Fox, checks in at quarterback. He's going to get behind them big linemen, and he's going to try to push you. There they come. Runs off tackle. He's across the 5. He's going to be in for a touchdown. In for a touchdown. That's a 9-yard touchdown run by number 3, Dylan Fox. Histon Rogers is going to attempt the extra point. There's the snap. Holds down. Kick is up. It's going to be good. Got a flag on the play. (28-14). 29-14 is going to be your score. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back and let you know what the flag's about after a word from First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
And we are back. 2:46 left here in this ball game. Centerpoint just scored on a 9-yard touchdown run by number 3, Dylan Fox. The extra point was good. After the play, we had a flag. It's unsportsmanlike conduct against Osceola. That'll cost 15 yards on the kickoff. So usually they'll be kicking. Let's see here, from about the 45-yard line of Osceola. Usually they kick from the 40, 15-yard penalty, takes them across the 50 to the 45. And probably see the onside kick here, I would. Got good field position. They're not going to kick it deep. Probably going to be that little squiggly line drive kick. Referee's talking. We don't know what they're talking about. Here comes the referee of the white hat. I think we're ready to go now, maybe. Just waiting on the white hat to blow the whistle. There it is. And this time, he kicks it through the end zone. Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Trailing 29-14. Now, folks, barring a miracle, the season's going to end tonight for your Osceola Seminoles. Very disappointing. Very promising season. Ends with 3 straight losses, and that's very disappointing. Very disappointing. You got the white hats walking in, pointing. Stop and play here. And we're ready to go. There is a snap. Quarterback looks to throw, still looking to throw. Throws, and it's going to be dropped. Dropped by number 3, Jerry Long. Anthony Harris Jr. is in at quarterback. Hits Jerry Long right in the hands. He just drops it. But good pass there. A lot of frustration right now. I'm sure the Seminoles are frustrated. A lot of people are frustrated. But, hey, I mean, you got to finish strong here. You never know. Just got to try to finish strong. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to look to throw. Rolling out. And it's going to be incomplete. Kind of slipped out of his hands. Intended for Jabari Person. That's going to bring up a 3rd down, 3rd and 10 from the 20. Got to give your hats off for your seniors, folks. Noah Enos, Jonathan Stovall, Dontavian Littleton, Anthony Harris Jr., Kamarian Brooks, Jabari Person, Travell Anderson, Warren Jones. AJ's going to look to throw, and Lucky's going to be sacked. Sacked all the way back to about the 16-yard line. To Darian Blair, Xavier Scott. These are all seniors. Going to play their last football game as a Seminole here tonight. Seminoles going to have to punt. Draylen Heyman's in for punt formation. Got to feel bad for your kids. They fought hard all year long. It's not the way they wanted to end it. 3 straight losses. You never seen that coming. Started off so strong, had 1 loss at the very beginning, then reeled off a very, very good conference schedule. Punt kind of goes off the foot, goes off the side of the foot. It could have been blocked. Nevertheless, Centerpoint's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the very short field at the 19, about the 24-yard line. But again, I mean, you had a good season going, and it just fell apart at the end. And you got hats off to these kids. These kids have worked hard all year long, and this ain't the way they want it to end, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's the way things happen. Got to regroup, try to get ready for next year with our junior high group coming up. They were conference champions, so we're going to have good talent coming up. Centerpoint's going to take a knee. It's very good sportsmanship from them doing that. I just want to get this over with. About a minute 30 left. Folks, want to thank our sponsors. They're the ones that made this happen. Basketball's coming up next. We'll talk a little bit about that in our post game. Coach Vernon Wilson is going to have his team running. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm being real, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But Vernon Wilson is going to have a heck of a basketball team. I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to be ranked number 1 when the rankings hit, and they're already ranked. Already ranked number 1 in 3A. They're going to be loaded. They went down Mariana Lee last night to the 2A state champions, and won by 20. Junior high had a big win at Mariana last night. The future is going to be bright. The basketball team is going to do very well. You got to get behind your basketball kids. Seminole Nation will be there for a lot of them games. We'll put a schedule out next week of some of the games that we're going to do. They got some big tournaments coming up. Our ladies Seminoles defeated Armorel last night. They've got a good basketball team too. So I mean, it's going to be as we move on to different sports. It's going to be a bright future here. You just got to stay with them. Not the way you want it to end here tonight, folks. Getting bounced in the first round at home, but there's nothing you can do about it. It's the way it was tonight. Centerpoint's the better team. Think about your seniors that are playing their last home game here tonight, and just a huge loss for the Osceola Seminoles here tonight. 29-14 your final. Centerpoint. Wish them good luck next week as they travel to Charleston. Seminoles are going to end their season tonight. Coach Carter had a good season. It just didn't end the way he wanted it to end. And he'll have his team ready to go for next year. Hey, we'll take a quick timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. We'll have the post-game show, and I'll also tell you who won the large pizza from Gary's Pizza. We'll take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. We're back in just a few minutes.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank and premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Stop by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, located at 1460 West Kaiser in Osceola, and see Bank President Greg Reese and Teller Supervisor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
The Willis Clinic is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Medical Director Dr. Sharita Willis is wishing the Seminoles a safe and successful season on the field. The Willis Clinic is located at 616 West Lee, and their hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Willis Clinic can be reached at 870-563-2545. The Willis Clinic is serving your total health care needs. The Willis Clinic is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics.
Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals, located at 202 West Johnson in Osceola, can meet all of your residential and storage rental needs. Harshman's has apartments and housing located throughout Osceola and Mississippi County, both furnished and unfurnished, available for rent. You can contact Harshman Rentals at 870-563-3694. Ed Harshman and Harshman Rentals are a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation.
Gary's Pizza, owned by Gary and Billy Ann Hugel, is located at 1275 West Kaiser in Osceola and has been making pizzas since 1984. With over 3 decades of experience, you can taste the difference experience makes. Gary specializes in create your own or specialty pizzas, wings and things, sandwiches, calzones, nice variety of starters, and dessert options. Don't forget, Gary's also has shaved ice with over 40 flavors. You can dine in, carry out, or get delivery by calling 870-563-0808. Gary's Pizza is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. Mi Pueblo Authentic Mexican Restaurant is located at 1720 West Kaiser in Osceola. At Mi Pueblo, you can experience the finest Mexican food there is. Mi Pueblo is open 10:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily and is available for dine-in or carry-out. You can contact Mi Pueblo at 870-563-8292. Owner Jose Marquez is an Osceola Seminole alumni and wishes the Osceola Seminoles good luck on the season. Mi Pueblo is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Osceola City Council member Tyler Dunnigan is a third-generation Osceola resident and is working hard to make Osceola a community where people want to live, where our children are safe, and where we can all succeed. If you want a cleaner, safer, and better Osceola for all the citizens, Tyler is working for you. Councilmember Tyler Dunnigan is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Go Seminoles!
The Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. The Sandbar Grill is located at 1100 West Kaiser in Osceola and can be reached at 563-5700. The Sandbar Grill is a family-owned restaurant established in 2007. Sandbar Grill features certified Angus steaks, seafood, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Owners Harry and Jeanette Keats are lifelong Osceola residents and welcome everyone with a smile. Sandbar Grill is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletic.
The Small Town Company Boutique and Tennis Salon is located at 109 North Walnut in historic downtown Osceola and is open Monday through Saturday 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Co-owner Tracy Calder and Joe Booker invite you down to see their most updated clothing line that includes shoes, accessories, and much more. Small Town Company also has the best tanning packages around. Makeup artist Haley Grimes and manicurist pedicurist Taylor Cagle offers their services as well. You can follow the Small Town Company on Facebook, and they are your one-stop shop. The Small Town Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud supporter of the Seminole Nation. See Grant for all your auto, home, life, and banking needs. Farm Bureau is located at 3125 West Kaiser Avenue in Osceola, and you can reach Grant at 870-563-6561 or 870-316-4212. Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Grant Barnett is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, we get you out of jail fast for real. Free for Real Bail Bond Company provides quick, fast, and reliable service to their clients who wish to bail their loved ones out of jail to meet their court appearances. We provide services for misdemeanors and felonies with some financing available. Call Mayberry 763-1999 or 563-1100. Free for Real Bail Bond Company says, you are free for real. Free for Real Bail Company is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Fiskase Corporation wishes the Seminoles the best of luck this season. Fiskase is now hiring for production, engineering, and maintenance positions. Benefits include, but not limited to, medical, dental, and vision insurance, vacation time, and 401k contributions. Fiskase has excellent compensation and training programs for advancement. You can apply on Indeed or call 870-563-3541. Become essential with Fiskase. Fiskase is a proud sponsor of Osceola Seminole Athletics and the Seminole Nation. The Osceola School District is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Superintendent Dr. Toriano Green and the Osceola School Board wishes all students a great school year. The Osceola School District is committed to preparing all students with an equal opportunity to be successful. The 2021 and 2022 school year promises to be exciting with reflections of the past, anticipation of the future, and pure determination to make a difference. The Osceola School District says, Go Seminoles!
And welcome to the postgame show here at Seminole Stadium. Final score, Centerpoint 29, Osceola 14. Go over scoring just real quick. No scoring in the first quarter at all. We get to the second quarter with 11:56 left. Number 3, Dylan Fox, has a 2-yard touchdown run. Their extra point was no good, 6-0 at that point, Centerpoint. 3:42 left in the second quarter. Osceola gets on the board with a 3-yard touchdown run by number 34, Travell Anderson. 2-point conversion was a pass from Torian Bell Jr. to Anthony Harris Jr. It was good. Seminoles led 8-6, but right back on the next kickoff, 75-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by number 24, Caden Owens. 2-point conversion was no good, and Centerpoint led 12-8 with 1 second left in before the half. Centerpoint kicks a 17-yard field goal by number 13, Heisden Rogers, and Centerpoint went to halftime leading 15-8. No scoring at all in the third quarter. We get into the fourth quarter. Number 8, Josh Lawson has a 25-yard touchdown pass to number 21, C.J. Fox. Extra point was good by Rogers, and Centerpoint is up 22-8 at that point. Osceola gets the ball back on a almost a scoop and score by Tadarian Blair, but with 7:24 left in the ball game. Torian Bell Jr. 7-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was no good. 22-14 was your score. And Centerpoint adds one more score with 2:46 left in the ball game. 9-yard touchdown run by number 3, Dylan Fox. Rogers' extra point was good, and that's your final. Centerpoint 29, Osceola 14. Looking at some of your stats tonight for Centerpoint, they were 36 rushes for 125 yards. Passing was 9 for 16. We got a number wrong there on the passing, but 258 yards total offense on the passing. For Osceola, 27 rushes for 64 yards. They were 6 for 14 through the air for 72 yards, 136 yards total offense. Not a very good offensive performance for the Seminoles tonight. Torian Bell Jr. was 6 for 12, 72 yards, two interceptions, had 7 rushes for 28 yards and 1 touchdown. And Travell Anderson on the senior night had 17 rushes for 34 yards. So, hey, folks, it ain't the way that you wanted it. Not the way you want to end the season, especially, at your home in the first round. But it's just the way it fell this year. Nothing we can do about that. The Seminoles are going to end the season 3 straight losses after losing Dante and Littleton. But hey, you have to go next man up. Nothing you can do about that. And the Seminoles are going to fall here tonight, 29-14. Again, folks, hats off to all of our seniors. I've been watching some of these kids. I'll tell you, for a long, long time. And I'm going to tell you, watching some of them watching some of our seniors tonight, kind of like Noah Enos. Noah Enos is one of the kids. Him, Anthony Harris Jr., Dontavian Littleton, them kids. I'll have some more here, just looking at them. But Jabari Person, Kamarian Brooks, them kids, folks, we had when they were young. And what I mean by young, I mean first graders, second graders. Them kids grew up through our OPAR program, and then they left OPAR, go to 7th grade, and throughout. I cannot tell you how proud I am of these kids, all of our seniors that we named here tonight, Travell Anderson, Tadarian Blair, all of them. I cannot tell you how proud I am of our seniors. You should be proud of them too. It's not the way they wanted to go out, but there's nothing you can do about it. You play the game for a reason. It doesn't go your way, and we get put out in the first round, but there's nothing you can do about it. Just the way it is. And but you gotta feel for them seniors, and them are good kids, and you gotta wish them luck. There'll be someone moving on to basketball, and you gotta wish them luck as they go on. I know Coach Carter, that's not the way he wanted it to happen here tonight. He would never want that to happen. They coached their tail off. It just did not go our way, and I know he'll be doing everything he can to bring the Seminoles back for next year in year 3 under Mr. Jamie Carter. So, folks, hats off to this team. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor to be able to follow these kids around all year long and call these ball games for them. We didn't miss a game. The only games we did miss is the ones that were forfeited due to COVID, and just want you to know it's been an honor. It's been a privilege to do this all year long. Without our sponsors, it would not happen. I just want you to know that it would not happen without our sponsors. If it wasn't for them, we would not be able to do this. And just real quick, I'm going to go over them just real quick before we talk a little bit about basketball, and then we tell who won our pizza, large pizza from Gary's Pizza. I want to thank First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Bowmanville Pest Control, Rolla Swift Funeral Home, the Willis Clinic, Harshman Reynolds, Gary's Pizza, Me Pueblo, Tyler Dunnigan, City Councilman, Sandbar Grill, Small Town Company, the Osceola School District, Farm Bureau Insurance, Grant Barnett Agent, Free for Real Bail Bonds Company, Mr. John Mayberry, and the Viscase Corporation. Thank you so much for your sponsorship, folks. Those are the ones that make the magic happen. Without them, we don't broadcast a football game, and I just want them to know how much I appreciate them so much. So, folks, what's next? What's next with the Seminole Nation is we transfer over to basketball. I'll be getting with Coach Vernon Wilson here before very too much longer, and we're going to see which games we're going to be able to broadcast and which ones we can't. And the reason why I say that is Coach Wilson's got the Seminoles in some pretty good tournaments. I know they're going to the Bad Boy tournament by Bad Boy Mowers. Going to have a bunch of teams in that. We're going to have to see if they're going to allow us to broadcast from over there. He's going to have them in a few tournaments. So we've got to make sure that they'll give us rights to just show the Seminole game on the Seminole Nation. We don't know if they'll do that or not, but we'll make sure to let you know once we get our schedule finalized. We'll let you know which high school games. We only do the high school boys and the high school girls. Won't do all of them, but we'll do as best as we can to get a good set of games for you to see the Seminoles in action. Like I said, they went over to Mariana Lee last night, got huge wins over a team that won the state championship last year in 2A. Our girls got a big win. Coach Clay got a big win last night against Armorel here at Osceola. So getting off on the right foot for our basketball program. And I'm going to be real with you, and I've told you this just a little bit earlier. Folks, our basketball Seminoles are loaded. They're loaded, and they're going to be a good basketball team. It's going to be a good basketball season. I look forward to being able to carry all these basketball games for you. Getting word right now that Manila Lions have pulled away from Danville. So, folks, just real quick, Manila, Cinderella story for them. Never made the playoffs in football. They made the playoffs this year, and they got to host the first-round game, and they've never done that. And tonight, looks like they're going to get a win in the first round. That'll be another first for the Manila Lions. You got to give hats off to them tonight. They're going to move on. Hoxie, they got a bye because they're the 1 seed, so they've already moved on. I heard that Harrisburg was hanging tight with their team, and I think Walnut Ridge fell tonight. So, hey, good season for the Seminoles. Just did not end the way we wanted it to end. Hold on, folks. Hold on. We're going to have a big basketball season coming up here. And, again, we'll put a schedule out on the Seminole Nation Facebook page letting you know which games we plan to bring you live. And we'll get with Coach Wilson on that. We're going to do a big interview with him and some of his players and get the basketball season rolling. I'm sure he's excited. I know Coach Carter's not excited because he wanted to play late into December, but I'm pretty sure Coach Wilson's excited that he's going to get his basketball players from football, and then he can get his season rolling here. Where do I begin on thanking people? I think we had Bobby here for a good amount of the beginning of the season. He's my partner in crime when it comes to these live streams. He's got a son that's playing on a football team that he had to go and make sure that he's there to watch him play, and you can't fault him for that. I just can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing. So missed him. We'll maybe get him for some basketball coming up. He'll help us out. Want to give a shout out to Jade Gonzalez. Folks, all the graphics that you see, everything that you see on the air is all because of Jade Gonzalez. He's a very talented kid. I've known him his whole life. He's a very good kid, and doing what he does for the Seminole Nation, without his brains, it does not happen. That's all I can tell you. He's the one that, I say it all the time, but he's the one that makes the magic happen when it comes to to the graphics, getting us on the air, making sure everything's plugged up right. I mean, good Lord, if you've seen what it takes to make this live stream happen, y'all pass out. But we do get it done, and we appreciate Jade so much for what he does for the Seminole Nation. My son Gage, I don't know where to begin on that either. He's been here every game with me running that camera. He helps us bring the stuff in. He helps us carry it out. He's the one that gets my stats ready to go. He tells me who's going to be the best player from this team and who's going to do what. He's got a future, a big, huge future in sports, whether it be through broadcasting or management. But the kid's got a very good future. He's my son, and I love him. And one of these days, he's going to have to move on and do something else, and I don't know what I'm going to do then. Probably just have to fold it up, folks. I ain't going to lie. We've got a great group. My name is Michael Effel. I'm the voice of the Seminoles. It is an honor. It's an honor to get to do this each and every Friday night. I appreciate everybody that watches and gives us a shout-out. Appreciate everybody for what they do for us. I appreciate the school district again for allowing us to do this. I appreciate the AAA for allowing us to bring you this game tonight. I just appreciate everybody for what they do for Osceola Seminole Athletics. Didn't go our way tonight, folks, but it's not the end. We'll get better. We'll be ready to go next year, and we're going to move on to basketball. So at this time, we've put the names through the generator, and the last winner of the free pizza, large pizza from Gary's Pizza, is Miss Brenda Newsom. Brenda Newsom. I don't know if she's still watching. If somebody knows Brenda, just let her know that she's won the large pizza from Gary's Pizza. And if she hollers at me next week, Monday or Tuesday at the community center, I'll have that gift certificate for her, and she can go pick up her large pizza, courtesy of Gary's Pizza in Osceola. And we appreciate Gary and them doing that all year long. Well, folks, I want to thank Coach Thompson one more time. I didn't say his name, but he's gave us stats all year long. Without Coach Thompson, it doesn't happen either. I mean, I keep saying that, but y'all don't understand. It takes a great group of people to make this happen. So for one final time, we are sitting in Seminole Nation right up here in the booth, first booth as we come in the door. We're going to get our stuff loaded up and get out of here. Seminoles going to fall tonight 29-14 to Centerpoint. Good luck to Centerpoint next week as they travel over to Charleston. We'll be trying to keep an eye on it, and we wish you good luck next week from Charleston. For Gage Eflin, for Jay Gonzalez. Again, I'm the voice of the Osceola Seminoles, Michael Eflin. Thank y'all so much for watching us this year, and y'all have a good night.